The Dragon Queen, an introduction, written by George R.R. Martin, A Song of Ice and Fire. Daenerys Targaryen, the Dragon Queen, is a central figure in Game of Thrones. Born into exile, she rises to become a powerful ruler. Daenerys' journey is one of ambition, conquest, and, ultimately, tragedy. Her story offers valuable lessons about leadership, both good and bad. From exile to conqueror, the rise of Daenerys Targaryen. Daenerys Targaryen's journey is one of the most compelling arcs in the world of Westeros. Born during a storm on Dragonstone, she was the last surviving child of King Aerys II Targaryen, the Mad King. Her early life was marked by constant flight and fear, as she and her brother Viserys fled from the usurpers who had taken their family's throne. Daenerys begins as a pawn in her brother's game. Viserys, obsessed with reclaiming the Iron Throne, sees Daenerys as a tool to be used. He arranges her marriage to Khal Drogo, a powerful Dothraki warlord, in exchange for an army. Daenerys, initially frightened and submissive, soon begins to find her own strength and voice. Sold to Khal Drogo, she adapts and rises in the Dothraki ranks. Despite the harsh and alien culture she is thrust into, Daenerys learns to navigate her new world. She earns the respect of her husband and the Dothraki people, transforming from a scared girl into a confident Khaleesi. She hatches and bonds with 3 dragons, symbols of power long thought extinct. These dragons, named Drogon, Rhaegal, and Viserion, become her most powerful allies. The birth of the dragons is a miraculous event that reignites the ancient Targaryen legacy and marks Daenerys as a figure of destiny. This act marks a turning point, signifying her transition from pawn to player. With her dragons by her side, Daenerys begins to gather followers and build her own power base. She frees the enslaved people of Slaver's Bay, earning the title Breaker of Chains. Daenerys' early experiences shape her leadership. Her time with the Dothraki teaches her the importance of strength and loyalty, while her own suffering instills in her a deep sense of justice and compassion. She becomes a leader who is both feared and loved. She witnesses the cruelty of the Dothraki, but also their strength and unity. Daenerys learns to balance these aspects, using the Dothraki's fierce warrior spirit to her advantage, while tempering their brutality with her own sense of morality. The loss of her husband and unborn child hardens her resolve. These personal tragedies are devastating, but they also serve to strengthen Daenerys' determination. She vows to never again be a victim and to reclaim her family's throne. She emerges from the flames, not just with dragons, but with a newfound sense of purpose. Daenerys Targaryen is no longer a frightened girl. She is a queen with a destiny. Her journey from exile to conqueror is a testament to her resilience, courage, and unyielding will to achieve her goals. Fire and blood, charisma, and courage and leadership. Daenerys Targaryen, a name synonymous with power and determination, embodies these traits in every action she takes. Charisma is a defining trait of Daenerys Targaryen. Her presence commands attention, and her words inspire those around her. Whether she is addressing her advisors or leading her army, her charisma shines through. She inspires loyalty in those drawn to her strength and compassion. Her followers are not just soldiers or subjects, they are believers in her vision. They see her as a beacon of hope and a symbol of change. Her followers see her as a liberator, a breaker of chains. She has freed countless slaves, giving them not just freedom, but a sense of purpose and belonging. This act of liberation is a testament to her unwavering commitment to justice. This charisma is essential to her success in Essos. It is her ability to connect with people on a personal level that allows her to build a diverse and loyal following. Her speeches resonate with her audience, and her actions back up her words. Beyond charisma, Daenerys demonstrates remarkable courage. She is not just a leader in name, but in action. She rides into battle on the back of a dragon, facing her enemies head-on with unwavering resolve. She faces down warlords, slavers, and even other Targaryen claimants. Her courage is not just physical, but moral. She stands up for what she believes in, even when it puts her at great personal risk. She is fearless in the face of danger, a quality that earns her respect and admiration. Her followers look up to her not just as a leader, but as a symbol of what they aspire to be. Her courage and charisma make her a truly remarkable leader, one who leaves an indelible mark on all who follow her. A vision for a better world, Daenerys' ambitions. Daenerys possesses a strong moral compass and a desire for justice. She is driven by a vision of a better world, free from slavery and oppression. This vision fuels her ambition and motivates her followers. However, her unwavering belief in her own righteousness can also blind her. She struggles with the complexities of ruling. Her idealism sometimes clashes with the realities of power. Strategic triumphs from Astapor to Meereen. Daenerys demonstrates strategic thinking throughout her conquests. She outsmarts the masters of Astapor to gain control of the Unsullied army. She then uses this army to liberate Meereen, establishing a foothold in Essos. Her military victories are not solely due to her dragons. Daenerys utilizes diplomacy and alliances, cleverly leveraging her resources. She understands the importance of gathering allies and consolidating power. The seeds of destruction, flaws in a queen. Despite her strengths, Daenerys possesses flaws that ultimately lead to her downfall. Her lineage feeds a sense of entitlement. She believes it is her birthright to rule Westeros, making her resistant to compromise. Daenerys also struggles to control her emotions. She is prone to fits of rage and makes impulsive decisions based on emotion rather than reason. This impulsivity proves disastrous in the later seasons. The descent into tyranny, power corrupts. Daenerys' transition from liberator to tyrant is a gradual one. She justifies increasingly ruthless actions in the name of the greater good. Her belief in her own righteousness blinds her to the suffering she inflicts. The loss of her advisors and allies isolates Daenerys, leaving her vulnerable to her worst impulses. She becomes a mirror image of the tyrants she swore to overthrow, consumed by paranoia and rage. Lessons in leadership, what we learn from Daenerys. Daenerys' story offers valuable lessons about leadership. From her humble beginnings as a timid exile to her rise as a powerful queen, her journey is filled with moments that teach us about the complexities of leading others. Charisma and courage are essential, but they must be tempered with wisdom and restraint. Daenerys' charisma drew people to her cause, and her courage inspired loyalty. However, her journey also shows that these qualities alone are not enough. Leaders must be able to make difficult decisions, but also to learn from their mistakes. Daenerys faced numerous challenges and made many tough choices, some of which had dire consequences. Her ability to reflect on her actions and adapt was crucial to her initial success. Most importantly, Daenerys' downfall highlights the dangers of unchecked power and the importance of seeking counsel and heeding different perspectives. Her tragic end serves as a stark reminder that power can corrupt, and that a leader must remain grounded and open to advice. A leader who believes they are above question is a danger to themselves and those they rule. Daenerys' belief in her own infallibility ultimately led to her demise, showing us that humility and the willingness to listen to others are vital traits for any leader. In conclusion, Daenerys Targaryen's story is a rich tapestry of leadership lessons. Her rise and fall encapsulate the triumphs and pitfalls that come with power. By studying her journey, we can learn the importance of balance, the need for wise counsel, and the perils of absolute power. Her legacy, though tragic, offers timeless insights for anyone aspiring to lead. Conclusion: a complex legacy. Daenerys Targaryen's story is a cautionary tale about the corrupting nature of power. She begins as a symbol of hope and liberation, but ultimately succumbs to the same darkness she sought to vanquish. Her legacy remains complex, a reminder that even the most well-intentioned leaders can falter.